I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. I'm gonna talk a little louder because I think my last gameplay notes, my first hour was a little low. That's my bad. I'm not a loudspeaker. So I'm gonna talk a little louder, and also I'm gonna play for a little bit without my headphones. So hopefully this will help. All right. I'm setting the timer for an hour so that way I can stay on topic. One second. Okay. Here we go. We are starting the game up. And now I'm starting the timer. Or should I wait? No, I'll start it. That's fine. Okay. We're heading into another game. Or should I? I think I'm gonna create a game. That's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try creating a game. There we go. Look at the cute. Okay. Let me mess around with the settings. So, since it's just me in here so far, I guess I can take my time to talk about a little bit more about like what I was talking about before when I was saying that I want the confirm ejects on because I like confirm ejects. Hold on. I think the player speed's perfect. I think the crewmate's vision could go down just a little bit more. It's so good. Monsters. Well, actually, I think it'd be interesting to have that up a little higher. Discussion time, voting time. Full. Yeah, that's fine. Get people soon, then I'll just go into a different game. Let's see. So for this recording, I'm just going to talk about. I'm gonna leave this game. I need to start again. For this game, I'm just gonna start talking about the way that the game follows the typical. Just like doing mouse better. How it fits into regular norms of, not norms, how it fits into the typical histories or theories of industry history. So one way is upgrade logic. As I've said before, the game is constantly updating. It's updating a lot. Recently, it updates with holiday packs. There's Halloween packs. There's holiday ones. They're coming out with a brand new map very soon. I think it's coming out this month or something, or this week or next week or something like that. It updates, like, for example, the anonymous voting option. That's a very new option for the game. It wasn't there before. Well, let's see, what are they talking about? how it just upgrades and stuff like that. They were going to come out with an Among Us 2, then they decided against it, and they decided to just continue to upgrade the game that they currently have, which I think was really smart, because if they came out with a brand new one, then they would split their customers a bit, because what if the brand new Among Us wasn't as good or something? I hope that makes sense, because I feel like I'm just like not making any sense for some reason. Okay. All right, so since I'm crewmate, we're going to talk. We can continue talking about basically the same stuff that I was talking about before in the last video, pretty much. So, like, look at 1 second. Wait, who did I access? Was it green? I think it's cyan, because that was quick. The game just started. Okay, so basically what I was talking about before, so crewmates get like a task that they're supposed to complete. There's a task bar at the top, and it basically just kind of tells you like how much of the tasks have been completed, which is something that's useful for crewmates and imposters to know this, because for imposters, it tells them how long they have to kill people before everyone's task is finished and they win the game. And what was that? Like, what? I just found a body. Well, you can't even find a body, like, because people will assess you even if you didn't do anything. Anyways. People probably voted me, which is, no, they didn't. They didn't. That's so good. I was about to say they would be stupid to vote me. So since all I did was find a body and that was it. So back to what I was talking about. It keeps getting interrupted. So basically, these tasks, but the tasks are helpful for both crewmate and imposter. It's helpful for crewmate. I already told you how it's helpful for imposter. It's helpful for crewmate because then I'm glad he's following me, because then he can see. Does anybody want to watch? Then he can see me do this task. Look, wow. He assessed me for no reason. It's yellow. fast game. But not only that, but it's helpful for crewmates because then it tells them how until they can win the game. And it also tells them, because the taskbar will sometimes move up whenever a task is complete. So if they're watching an imposter, for example, try to fake a task, then they will be able to that will make them suspicious of that person, but that doesn't mean that they are the imposter, because some tasks have multiple parts. So if I'm for example, for one task, if I'm in storage and I'm trying to fuel up gas, the bar is not going to move because I haven't put the fuel into the engines. So it basically just does nothing. No, it isn't. That's not weird. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. I just want to say real quick, I do actually have a little bit of, I get distracted really easily. I have a hard time focusing on stuff, so I'm having a hard time with this. But basically, that's what the taskbar's use is for, and it's pretty helpful. These games are going by really fast. Cyan killed yellow. Uh-oh, it's dark, and I'm scared. Oh my god, purple's behind me! Ah! They're turning it off. It's purple. It's purple. It's purple. It's purple. It's purple. It is purple. I'm not gonna call anything on it, but I sus purple really badly right now. So now I want to talk about these tasks, right? So far on these tasks, they're very, very simple tasks. They take basically no brain power whatsoever. Like this one, you follow the path. It gives you 8-bit type vibe, doesn't it? Because it gives me one. I'm scared. I'm gonna go purple just because I saw some a little bit. Right on. Cremate. Alright. Oh, I forgot I'm not doing keyboard. So, like I was saying before, these tasks are very simple. They're very I don't want to say mundane tasks because some of them are a little like there's a lot more to them. I'm trying to see if any of these tasks. No, all these tasks are really easy. The ones that I'm looking at right now that I have. Wow, this killed me in cold blood. And then they did a good job because then right after that, a sabotage happened. You just cross the across the other side of the map. So people in these lobbies will do this whole thing where they basically cheat because they're playing with two other people, like they're playing with another person. So whenever they like die or something like that, server died anyway. So again, sorry for not talking. I'm trying to find a server that actually works. I didn't even notice these were barriers. Did I? I don't know. I don't think I did. I don't know. I like the horns with the suit. It gives kind of like a devilish vibe to it. Oh no. Really, because of the fact that I own, like, this is crazy, I'm having this discovery, but because of the fact that this is a paid for one, it's the only thing I have to pay for, because the Among Us on PC is $5, I already get everything except for pets, so I'd have to buy pets, but not the suits and hats, which is awesome. Anyways, I don't know why I'm having this realization here. Okay, I took a quick break because something was happening in my apartment. So I'm back. I'm trying to focus on getting all my notes out, but hard times. Okay. One second. I'm back. I got imposter. Oh my gosh, the move speed is so fast. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Apple Gabriel's doing weird stuff. Hopefully not just my dreams on. That way I would have been able to split the votes if I voted Christmas, but I didn't. Thanks. Gosh. We're going so fast, I can't. I feel like I'm caught here. Yeah, I figured. Because of that, I got killed. I should have voted. It would have split it. I should have voted. I feel like I did a good job, though. Anyway. On. Hello. Okay. My headphones back on. Because people are being distracting outside my door. Okay. So I'm going to start talking about the balance between violence and cuteness and how that also makes the game neutral in terms of identity. The game becomes neutral in terms of identity strictly because of the fact that because of the violence thing. Violence caters to... Okay, that was great. Violence caters to men mostly. Women, at least according to gender norms, if we're phrasing it in that way. Violence caters more towards men, at least it's supposed to, and the cuteness kind of caters more towards women or even younger audiences of the game. I think the game balances it enough that it becomes neutral in terms of its gender identity. Like the game voluntarily using gender as a form of identity. Because, like I said before, I keep repeating it, the crewmate having this moment of just being a crewmate and that is all you are to the game, at least, and giving you that position. It's not like, oh, you're not like a pilot, you're not like a specific type of form of crewmate, you are all just crewmates. I keep dying. I think that follows the identity, the talk about identity in this, or their lack of identity in this game. It's a quick game. I'm gonna exit it though. And then I want to dive into the thing I was talking about earlier about these tasks and how they're not necessarily mundane tasks. Because they just really aren't really mundane. They're just simple tasks that are easy to follow, and it's easy to play the game. With these tasks. They're not something super complicated or hard. They're pretty all simple. And because that, it kind of plays back into other things in industry history of just like the imposter. I love that. Okay. So listen to that detail on where you're walking. Oh, that attention to detail is beautiful, honestly. I don't know how to kill in Bolas. I just don't. I feel like I'm bad at it. Got to get out of people's eyesight. I don't think anybody saw me in there though, so unless everybody else was in a group. Brown. Yeah, voted out instead. That's what it gets for saying brown. That wasn't accurate. It was weird, right? Anyways, let me imposter size this. You can't press the button if there is something going on. 2, 1, kill. I did it. I did it. I did it. Yeah. Okay, anyways. And then we can also look at these like character hats and everything. How neutral most of them are. I mean, even a guy could technically put these on there, like, you know, their characters' heads. I don't know, I just really, really like the way the game handles identity, how everyone's technically anonymous in this. Like, they can basically tell you whatever story they want to tell you. They could make up that their name is Darius or anything. They could literally tell you anything about themselves, and no one would really question it because they don't know you, especially when you're in public lobbies. I think the thing of identity isn't challenged as much in private servers, I guess. I want to change my outfit now. I kind of like the dirty look that I had before with the Santa hat. I thought that was interesting. Alright, so another point that I've made before is the advertisement of the game does not include people. It just shows you the game, which it's like, that's the point. You're supposed to show just the game. But the way that it advertises the game is just as anonymous as the actual game, which might not make a lot of sense, but that's how I'm interpreting the way that the game was advertised. The trailer's it's very much, here's what you do. You're an imposter or you're a crewmate. Try to survive. That's how the game basically is. That's legitimately how everyone would describe the game, is in those simple terms. You are either this or you're that. You are nothing else. See this right here? My name is Sebastian. The fact that, you know, I'm 118 years old, 119 in January. Like, cool. That's amazing. I think also the anonymous vibe that I'm getting is coming from the fact that these are chats, these aren't people's voices. I feel like if you hear someone's voice, it would change the way the game is viewed, because I know people do play it over Discord where you can talk to them and everything, and instead of having to do the typing thing. But because we don't have that, at least I don't have that because I'm playing with just like strangers and everything, it allows people to easily lie too. Because of that. Crewmate again. A lot of people have favorites on like which one they want to be. I like imposter. It's just like a lot more stressful and it's hard to do, but I like being an imposter. My favorite thing to be, and a lot of people just prefer imposter and everything, but I think it's blue. It's blue, it's blue, it's blue, it's blue, it's blue. Like, why'd you fit in front of everybody? It's weird. Green is sus for not saying anything. I think it's green. Yep. Okay. Okay, now I'm seriously gonna talk about the norms of that the game fits into industry history. First of all, upgrade logic. I already discussed it. The game is being updated. They add new maps, so on and so forth. The anonymous voting thing was not a thing until recently. Hats, skins, those things are updated typically. Okay, and so I discussed that. The game. Also, there are. This game reminds me of an actual game that you can play without, without this, like without a PC or like a gaming console. It's like one of those games that it's kind of like one of those games like I Spy and stuff like that. A game that it comes to mind is Mafia, where basically people get different roles. It's a little bit different than Among Us, but it reminds me of Among Us. Well, Among Us reminds me of Mafia. That's a better way to describe it. Basically, what you do in Mafia is that you just like you basically just put your head down, whatever, and everyone's given a role. Someone is like the master of it all and everything. They know who the killers are and everything, but they don't say anything. All they do is they choose the killers, which is usually two, or like who's the mafia members. They choose a doctor who gets to save someone, and then they choose detectives. It's usually everybody else which are basically the crewmate roles, is the detective role. And the reason why I bring this game up is because I feel like this adds on to gaming history of making everything kind of better, kind of just going into the whole thing of taking a game that already existed and kind of just doing their own spin of it. gonna vote line just because I do sus them, but I don't really know if they actually did it or not. So it was lime. The reason why I bring up the whole thing of the game reminding me of a different game is because this game, I think it is a theory in the industry history of it's cyan. He literally lied out of his butt. Like, no, was not the imposter. Interesting. Wow. You know, I actually forgot I was recording. I've been quiet so long. I'm so sorry. I forgot that I was recording still, so I was like fully prepared to just like he honestly could probably did cheat because there's no way that you can literally sit here and tell me that you believe them even though I voted out Lime. Why would I vote out Lime and literally call Lime out? in another lobby because I couldn't find one. Why are they cyberbullying? I think I might like this lobby. It's nice. Anyways. Okay. Okay. I don't know what they were saying because a lot of that was insane. Anyways. I didn't ever finish making my point about the tasks that we do in this game, but I just want to reiterate that the reason why I'm bringing up how simple the tasks are is because the simplicity of the tasks remind me of older games, how they were just very simple, not mundane or anything. They were just simple games, 8-bit type games. Like, look at this. I'm just destroying asteroids. I don't think we've seen this task on my gameplay notes yet, but this is one of those tasks that I'm referring to. It's just how simple the tasks are. They are not complicated. They don't take forever to do. Just simple. Go ahead and do this. I do, however, have to use the restroom. So I'm probably gonna pause. I'm recording for a while, so I tell them I'm AFK. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna play one more round of this on the PC, and then after that I'm going to switch it to my phone. I think it's been about an hour. So after that, after that one more round, like maybe 1 or 2 rounds, I'm gonna switch it to my phone, and I'm gonna talk about the difference between the gameplay of the phone and the PC. Which again, like I've said before, is not a very striking difference, but it's a difference I've noticed when playing the game. So yeah, let's jump into this. Setting my card. I'm gonna try talking more because I keep being quiet randomly and I don't know why. I'm so sorry. If you can hear my roommate, I'm so sorry. Hey. It's a little cold in my house. Anyways, I'm gonna go to Shields, but I'm gonna go through this way. I'm gonna try to stick with girl, but not really. Just kind of keep an eye on her, even though I know that she probably didn't do this kill that we just got finished talking about. Black's a little weird. It's really dark. Let's see, will I catch someone in the act? Back to what I was doing. We're going to stabilize the steering. Thanks, sus. I should have said. Okay. So now we're going to probably turn it to my phone for a little while and see if we notice a difference. All right, so I'll see you then.